welcome everybody to another video. I have not recorded an insane amount of time, but I am going to be playing Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. Just seems like a fun thing to do. This is one of my favorite games ever, up there with Mass Effect and Command & Conquer. So yeah, I'm going to create a new character. This character is probably going to be an NCR character, just based on the fact that I've done 2 playthroughs of this game. Both of them in the past 2 weeks. One was No Gods, No Masters, and the other was a weird, inconsistent scrap heap. And yeah, that character, I kind of sided with Legion in the end, but I don't count that as an actual Legion character. Yeah, shout out to my sister because she got me into this game. But yeah, I'm going to create a new character. I do have all the DLC, and I am playing modded. There aren't any gameplay mods, just performance and render mods. I'll leave a list in the description if people want to play my setup. This improves performance a lot, as well as graphics. So I'm going to create a new game, and we'll just watch it.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up. You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
And there's the intro to this game. It's a bit of a long intro. You get shot. Really. No. Basically, like I said, people who aren't familiar with this game, I'm going to be doing probably an NCR run, so a New California Republic. Yeah, so you people who have not played this game, going to try not to spoil it as I play through it, as well as going to try not to use I've played this game twice before, knowledge to like totally cheat myself out of stuff. But yeah, that error is just for a mod I'm using to actually won't affect stuff, and now I'm just getting all the DLC items that I get for having this game in DLC and all the DLC for it.
You're awake. How about that?
Okay.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a sec? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
I don't want the name too awkward, so I'm just gonna give my character my real name.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
This guy would definitely pick the name Jim Bob as to name his kid.
Now, I hope
That's
you don't
definitely
mind,
what he would
but I
pick.
had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Okay.
How'd I do?
Okay, yep, male, Caucasian. It's not a preset wheel, and we're gonna customize it a bit. But, which one's the best preset? Not that one, just old, weird, looks Asian for a white dude. Looks like this guy's in the gang. Okay, this one's probably the best one. I can get rid of the beard, and then I can make skin. Let's customize this. That's shape's actually good. I like the shape. Let's tone. Let's make this a little bit more, just less flushed. As well as less yellow. Okay, that's better. My color, I want this to be green. This can't really influence it. I want to get rid of the hair, facial hair. Do I have that vision? Yes, sadly. Okay, let's kind of, I can, okay, I need to change that shape of that jaw, like, looks so weird. Okay, let's, and sorry for creating an abomination of a character, but let's get rid of, I want to change the neck if I can. Yeah, I want to change that neck, okay. Let's make the jaw a little bit more noticeable, it'll help. And then, general. That's, yeah, okay. just want this a little bit more brown. Then, yeah, I'll just have this be my character.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered.
Not really.
Okay.
You gave me a beard and
No
a really
sense
big
keeping
job.
you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Okay.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Yeah, but like, okay, I hit sprint on. But yeah, I can walk, I can sprint. I can't crouch for some reason. Oh yeah, that's not a thing you're supposed to be able to do yet. There's stuff we can take here. Like, more interested in that. Science are 25 required to do that. I have to actually choose my skills.
Looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Okay, so I'm gonna choose my stats, and I'm gonna just go to the end because I know what each of these. Actually, I'll show what each of these skills. Strength. The main thing that affects is how much you can carry, which for me, I care a lot about carrying all my guns. Like, anyone who's seen me talk about Fallout will know this. Then perception, which basically how much can you see around you, as well as certain things like gun accuracy. Endurance is mainly your health, and your charisma is like talking to people. Intelligence is probably the most important one. I say this as the character that every single one of my characters has been very high spec'd out intelligence, but basically it's how many skill points you get when you level up to like invest into skills and level your actual what governs how much damage you do and stuff like that up. It affects your science, which is super important for hacking, and then medicine, which is science is also really important for conversation checks, which we'll see those in a bit for people who are unfamiliar with Fallout games. But basically, if you have a high enough skill in a conversation, you can use this a certain skill. Usually, it's either speech or science to like give yourself an advantage in a quest, or even just get a background piece of lore. And then medicine is also important for skill checks, as well as how much you heal, and repair also. Agility is guns, sneak, and just in general speed, as well as how much you regenerate. And luck, which is the skill which is everything, as well as critical hits. So, I'm going to go for a character which I want to be good at guns, and I want to be good at explosives. So I'm going for kind of a perception agility build. I don't want garbage intelligence either, so I'm gonna make that 7, and I don't care about luck. I can do without critical hits, especially if you get a gun that has a higher critical chance, it won't even matter, and those are more important. So I'm gonna have agility, and let's put those into perception, and then I don't care about that 1 point of luck. Let's get rid of, let's 6 intelligence is fine. That's decent enough, as well as I want some strength so I can actually carry stuff. I don't really care about being charismatic, but I do care about health, and so I'm gonna go for 1 more in agility. And should I make my luck out of garbage? Let's. It's worth it. I don't care if I'm insanely unlucky. I just really care about having actual concrete skills. So I'm gonna put 1 more there, and then 1 more into perception, because I'm going for agility, perception, as well as intelligence. I do care about. And then actually, is that intelligence put worth it? Endurance and strength. I think actually now I can just impact farm, so intelligence will allow me to do that. So yeah. Stimpaks being the main source of healing in Fallout games.
Seems to me you're the luckiest son of a gun in New Vegas.
Yeah.
Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in a big one and drop it. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions?
I want to throw this baseball at you. I actually took it, and I can't access my inventory yet. Okay, so let's sit down on this couch and answer this personality quiz.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
First thing that comes to mind with a dog. Run in fear for me, but it's kind of character. He's gonna be kind of like a more dutyist guy, but he's morals, but he's also like a soldier, so it's gonna be Train the dog probably.
House.
House. Target. That's a target. Like it's a target that you would hit.
Night.
Night. Shroud treasure. Campfire. I think that'd be an action of silencer wouldn't really work for this kind of character that I'm gonna be trying to roleplay as, because that's really where the fun in Fallout Live is, roleplaying as characters. So I think that would be like would be where a lot of not treasure, but I think it'd be where you can see a campfire, you can take heaven in it. So you could also hear me. I'm just gonna say campfire.
Enemy.
Enemy. Swiss cheese. Let's pump and pull holes in enemy. We're gonna do our duty to our country.
Light.
Make him Swiss cheese. Light is going to be. First thing I think of is probably a flash.
Mother.
Jeans.
Okay. First one.
Huh?
Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Strongly disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Strongly agree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
I don't really care.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Kind of agree. This kind of a traditionalist, but at the same time, yeah, I agree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
No opinion. There are more ways to solve it than shoot something, but yeah.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
What I see is a shadow in a door frame, but yeah.
Okay. How about this one?
I always say this when this option, because this is the best option, because that is what it looks like.
Last one.
It looks like a kind of. To me, it looks like two people high-fiving, but that's not an option. So I'm gonna say the closest thing, which is a bearded man.
Well, I don't have nothing to compare it.
So results. Okay, we got energy weapons, speech and throw. That's not a what we want. I'm gonna take away my tag skills. Alright, I for sure want guns, because you want either guns or energy weapons, and personally I like guns better, just because A, they're way easier to find, like as well as they just I feel like, especially with the main story, why is there really a lot of the gear you get, you're fighting people with guns. You're not really going to be fighting that much energy weapons, so while they're rare and they're awesome to have, I just feel like guns are more important. I want science, because hacking. And hacking Fallout is one of my favorite things to do. I know that sounds weird, but I really enjoy hacking in Fallout games. And then I want explosives, so I can like throw grenades, use missile launchers, conventional weaponry. That makes sense. Guns, explosives, science. I kind of want medicine, but don't want to take away science. I can kind of level medicine through leveling without it being a tag skill. And then done.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. You got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
I do. I'm a courier. I don't know. Almost courier doesn't even know who his parents are. Okay, these are traits. So you can choose up to none of them. I for sure want Wild Wasteland, and if you played Fallout New Vegas without playing Wild Wasteland, or even in general, it just gives you extra events that happen, which won't happen with trait. There's nothing like essential to the story, but there's some really cool events. A lot of references, as well as there's some cases where there's things like there's one where there's aliens, and that the aliens have a really probably the second strongest weapon in the game, but they're kind of hard to kill. It depends. They're in a high level area, so you're going to be able to fight them easily. And then they have this unique weapon which has super good because it has guaranteed critical chance. It's the alien blaster. It's amazing. And the second one I want is skilled, because Don't Destroy I already have lowered. I've already got rid of luck, so plus 3% chance to crit hit won't help much, and the decay 50% restore is insane. Indoors and outdoors, most of the fighting you do is indoors, so not worth it. Not worth it because time you can't really control, and -1 is actually quite major for strength and hoarding stuff. Like, I'm a hoarder in these games. Guns don't care about shooting fast. Glasses take up a more important slot, as well as perception is not all that important. And then good-natured, get less guns, heavy-handed. I don't do melee. Hoarder, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, actually Hoarder might be a good one, but the better one is skilled, because you gain better at the start, which is really good, but then the -10 experience may sound really bad, but in the higher level game, when you're not actually leveling up, when you're leveling up and the experience is like fairly scaled well, and it's just, and you're getting closer and closer to the level cap, because there is a level cap in this game. When you're getting that close to the level cap, it's just not that fun to like run out really quickly, so the plus 10% stretches your levels a bit longer, which is really fun, as well as you can see the starting bonus, which is super important. And yeah, so knowledge of a path player. Skill's a really good trait. Wild Wastelands is a must-have. And Hoarder is also a good one if you're like me, that whenever you see a unique gun, you gotta have it, and you can't leave it even though it's worth like thousands of dollars. Although, usually I'm rich anyways.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a neck. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after... And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you.
Yeah, you shouldn't have gotten through my stuff. But I won't say that to his face. He'd probably just be offended, so thanks for patching me up.
Don't mention. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave.
Okay. So
anyway, you ever get hurt out, but try not to get killed anymore.
I was like getting killed also. Hardcore mode, I've played it before, it's not that fun. It basically makes ammo waste stuff, which is a major problem because ammo's already hard to get as it is. Making it waste stuff makes it even harder to be the hoarder I am as well. So I'm not going to be hardcore mode, and because Duck Mitchell is friendly and I can take his stuff, one sec, I took a baseball by accident earlier, so I'm going to just toss that out. But because I took Doc Mitchell's stuff, he's friendly, so I'm going to activate broken submachine gun. Repair 25, what's my repair at? I want to know this. My repair was 22, that sucks. I may be able to get it soon though, so sorry, power, I can't pronounce that. Yeah, give us a health bonus, I'll do that. And let's go through here. Medics. Ooh, Medics is actually really good because it gives you 25% damage resistance. You can get addicted to it. Like, in this game you can get addicted to certain drugs, so don't want to totally, like, just spam it all the time. But at the same time, useful. Medics. First aid box. He lets me take his stuff, so what do we have? Purified water. I'll take it, I guess. I might ditch it later because it does weigh. It's quite heavy, but we have rebound, which rebound is useful. It gives you action points, which are useful in combat. In the tutorial we'll go through. It'll explain it better. Yeah. And ammo. That's nice. Okay. So yeah, once we get right out of here, this will be the end of this first video. Let me just kind of just loot, like ransack his place more, because if nothing else, it's useful. I don't want any of that. It's just food, and I just took yeast by accident. Okay. So this is our inventory. You basically can see stats, items, which I don't want that. And then bleak venom. What do I have bleak venom with the crap? You have to poison weapon, which I don't feel like. Yeah. So also have to clean out my inventory later because a bunch of the stuff you get at the start with the DLCs is actually kind of useless. That's the bathroom. Don't want to go in there. But yeah, good stuff so far. Let's go. Yeah. Medicine knife. Don't want a knife. We already have the better version of it, which is the broad machete. Why can I not equip it? Why can I not oh, what the crap? Am I not allowed to equip weapons until I go out of this starting level? I did not know that. Okay, so loading, really long. You discover good things. Okay, yeah, I can equip it. No, I don't want to wait. Alright, so here are my weapons. They're in, that's garbage condition for the starting pistol. I always remember how that's garbage. But, yeah, I get it. DLC starts, yeah. And then just the DLC starting question. I will do the DLC in this playthrough. I just want to do them now because obviously I'm way under leveled because I just started. But yeah, that will be all for this first episode. Going to save, and thank you everyone for watching this video. Yeah, okay, good. DLC loading now. So thanks everyone for watching, and peace.